Okay, this message, I'm going to be talking about you were given a hall pass. And no, I'm not talking about referring to the old movie, The Hall Pass, like some kind of like, nothing to do, this is not it has nothing to do with the intimacy thing or anything or sexual things. Like, the hall pass I am referring to is you're going to be given things into your life that are still going to happen that you're still not going to believe it's happening because it's going to be so wonderful and so great. It's going to be I would say it's going to be a true blessing of your life that you've never seen happen before. And when it does, you're still going to be in your time of processing it because you're still not going to believe it's happening to you. Well, you're probably going to think maybe sometimes, oh, it should be happening to this person, but everything else has gone downhill in my life. There's no way, like, this is happening. Like, it's going to be hard to let it really sit in your head. Like, I would even say you would probably have to go out somewhere and just have to, like, literally process all of this because it's going to be too much. It's going to be something so great that you're not gonna, it's gonna be, I'll say, you will be able to process it, but it's going to take a moment. Yeah, to let it take time to absorb, say, I cannot believe this. Because usually it happens to this person, but me. And then when the other people see it, oh my goodness. Their envy, their hatred, jealousy, I promise you think a lot of people, they should be happy for other people getting built. But a lot of people, you come to find out, are not. And that's the sad state of the world we live in. Come to the realization that these people are going to be more angry, more jealous, and more envious of you. There's no way. I can't believe it. How can this happen and how can this be? Well, friend, I want to tell you right now, let me switch arms a little bit, but that it's going to happen to you. And it's coming, that's why all this stuff is happening to you in your life for a reason, and it's been happening for, it could be years, it could have been months, it could have been so long, and now it's happening, or it's still coming, it's still going to happen. That it's going to take you a minute to let it all process and absorb into you, to your spirit, your mental, your psyche, that your gnosis, that you're eventually going to be like, all right, I accept. Because why? Because this is your hall pass, and this is the time that you get to use for what you have received has been given to you to help others, to share a message that's literally going to be a blessing, I would say, to someone so great that they gotta know that you're different, you were sent to them, and you're meeting this person for a reason, that all this stuff is supposed to happen. Even if you don't think it was supposed to happen, it's supposed to happen, and the way it happens. And that's the thing about humans, right? We think like, oh, this should have never happened. Well, are you kidding me? Because this is a cosmic universe that nothing is by accident. So even if you think, oh, I met the wrong people, I should never. Well, you met that person for a reason, right? All this stuff happened to you for a reason. So yeah, it's a hall pass because the I would say. It's a hall pass by meaning that it came to you in the time where it was like a light had already been shining on you for so long that it's like your moment of passage, right? Like, you think of a hall pass, right? Like, okay, in school, like, you're going to hall pass because of like a time of passage to go to the bathroom, to do what you got to do. The rite of passage. How about look at it like that? So if you don't want to look at it, a hall pass, okay, the rite of passage, or can join the two, hall pass meaning the rite of passage that you have, and we're given the green light to go through and do what you're supposed to do. What has been given to you because it has been blessed to you and given to you for a reason, even if it's not every reason that you don't even understand, that everything's happening for a reason, and it was meant to be. And I believe, honestly, yes, you're going to know if it's meant to be or not, because I kind of tend to say that, like, it's meant to be, it'll be, if not, not. But since it's meant to be, you're given your hall pass as in your rite of passage. And so yes, it's going to make a lot more people more envious, more jealous. And some people, I believe, they'll be happy for you, but majority of people, I would say, even people who say, oh, I loved you your whole life, no. They're going to be more envious, more jealous, and dislike you even more. That's just the way people operate, right? Fire and ice are chemically rising, Pegasus rising. Out.